All right, also boots of some kind are waterproof preferably, will help you keep your feet dry and warm while you're putting on the chains. The first essential part of putting on a chain is laying it out to make sure nothing's broken. You stretch it out flat, you make sure that nothing on the chain at all is broken. None of these cross members, everything's laid out flat. Nothing's twisted, broken, etc. Once you lay the chain out and you figure out if the chain is good to go, you need to figure out how the chain is going to go over your tire. If you look closely, the flat part of the chain link here, has to go against your tire because the other side is sharp and will pop your tire if you put this against your tire. So now you want these on the outside of your tire because these are going to be essential to tightening the chain onto your tire once it's on. So you get the middle of your chain, you pick it up like so, pull the flat parts out, and you turn around like so, and you want to stand over here, you can see this. And you take your hooks, the end with your hooks are going to be about halfway up your tire, right about here, once you put it on. So you throw it on over your tire as such, pull it back a little bit. You want to make sure that the hooks are about halfway up. You also want to make sure that all your cross links are straight and flat with the tire. They're not angled at any spot, because that'll make them break. After that, pull the chain out straight so you know which side's going to be inside, which side's going to be outside. You lay it flat. Take your fifth wheel puller and you stick it through the tire as such, so that the hook of the fifth wheel puller is over here on the other side. You can look in there and see that. Mm-hmm. Okay, you take the inside hook, inside loop here, and you put it on your fifth wheel puller, like so. Then you take about half your chain and you throw it back over, lining it up with the middle of the two tires, because you don't want any part of your chain getting stuck in the tires when you pull it through. And you come back here, you reach down, you get your fifth wheel puller, and you pull your chain through as such. And there you have the chain. You grab the inside hook, go about 2 or 3 loops in, down here, and you hook it onto the hook on the inside. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
2 or 3 hooks. There you go. Sometimes you may only want to go 2, sometimes you want to go 3. It's at your discretion as the driver. Then you come back over here, pull your chain back over as such. Get it all set up. Slide your chain back over the tire so the hooks now go down to the ground. Now you have your outer loops on the outside of your tire, but this excess chain doesn't do you any good. So you got to put it over so it's on this side, on the front side of your tire. Then you now have your chain meeting up. Slide the bar through the loop and twist. And if it doesn't twist, you might have a problem, but it twisted obviously fairly easily. Put it through the loop as such, and now that's hooked up. Now you've got your chain sitting on the tire, and you want to make sure it's pretty even. Some of this excess chain here isn't going to help you. You need it on the other side of the tire as such, so it's more even. Then that leaves this a little loose, but you can tighten it up. You disconnect it, take it off, and put it in about second and third loop. And again, once you do so, you notice it tightens the chain. Now the chain is already tight, but you're going to tighten it up even more by tightening the locks, the cam locks, as such. Take your key, stick it in the hole, twist. As you twist, your chains now become snug against your tire. And there you go. Now if you feel, and if you want to show your hand reaching in here and touching that, you can feel how snug it actually is.
Oh yeah.
It's completely snug. It's not going to go anywhere. You're ready to put on your rubber snubbers. You come down here, make sure that the point end of your rubber snubber is outside of the tire, away from the tire, as so. You don't want it against the tire because again, it will blow a hole in your tire. And that could be severely dangerous on the road. Then you want 2 or 3 of these on your chain, like an X, so that they hold. The purpose of the rubber snubber is to make sure that if your chain breaks, it's pulled away from your truck. It doesn't go in between your tires and get stuck. And that is it. Any questions?
Voila, very good. Yay.